Sun, but Madari Su. Are you with me? Madari Su. Okay. And now, next one, say Abir. Juddatu with single Dhamma. Sister Faiza. Mafatihu. Sister name. Madrasa Tun. Madrasa Tun. Very good. Now Fatima. Mal'anu. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Sisters Sumayya. Makatibu. Sister Arifa. Karibun. And Sister Aisha, the last one. Usamatu. Got the idea, brother and sister? Al-Kalimatul Jadidatu. Al-Finjanu, what is the plural? Falajinu. Single Dhamma. Al-Madrasatu. Madarisu. Al-Masjidu. Masajidu. Ad-Daqiqatu. Dakaiku. And then Qala, he said, Al-Mindilu. Jama. Manadilu. Al-Miftahu. Mafatihu. And then Abiyadu. Ahmaru. Akhdaru. Aswadu. Azraku. Asfaru. Say the meaning, brothers and sisters. Abiyadu. White. Ahmaru. Red. Akhdaru. Green. Aswadu. Black. Azraku. Blue. And Asfaru. The next lesson is even more easy. It's very easy. The last lesson. It's very easy. I told you everything that we learned from number 16, lesson number 16 onwards, it all came together. Including the numbers and everything. More numbers will come in the last lesson. Now, inshallah, we'll take a tea break. Brothers and sisters, Ad-Darsu Thalithu wa Ishrun. Lesson number 23, the final dars in book 1. Now, you have to understand one thing, brothers and sisters. When you are revising, there are important things that we learn in book 1. Brothers and sisters, book 1, Jar Majroor, remember, lesson 4. Mudaf Mudaf Ilahi, lesson 5. Naat Manut, lesson 9, 10. Okay? And then lesson 16. What was lesson 16? What will you give a title? Kullu Jama Muannas. You lesson 16. And then we came to Kam Taliban Fi Faslikum. That lesson 19, I think, or 20. So these are the important things that we learned. Okay? Now everything is combined together. In the last 3 lessons, all these things are combined together. So this lesson, truly speaking, is very easy if you are strong in your understanding. Now you have to understand one thing, brothers and sisters. Jar Majroor, okay, we should understand very well. And then kinds of khabar. Are you with me? Mubtada and the khabar. Then kinds of khabar is very important to have a clear-cut idea. How many kinds of khabar there are? In our simple way, mufrad. One is mufrad. When it is mufrad, it is marfu. Are you with me? It is marfu. Khalas. It has to be marfu. Second one is jar majroor. Marfu, most of the time indefinite, but it can be definite too. Sister Nusrat? Most of the time it is indefinite, but can be definite too. Okay. And then jar majroor, shibu jumla, and then zarf, shibu jumla, and then it will come as a jumla fi'liya. The khabar will come as a jumla fi'liya. And then the khabar can also come as a jumla ismiya. This thing has to be clear-cut in our mind throughout our study and throughout the study of the Quran. Okay? Because if your foundation is strong, everything else will become a piece of cake for you. And that I will prove it to you, inshallah, when we start book 2. that this knowledge will help us to understand things with much, comfort and joy, inshallah. Okay? And so here also, watch for these things. 5 kinds of khabar. Okay? So if you see Jumla Ismiya, you are looking for Mubtada and Khabar. If you see Jumla Fi'liya, you are looking for Fi'l and Fa'il. And later on it will be Maf'ulun Bihi. These are the important things we watch in a sentence. There is a verb, there has to be a fa'il. If there is a Mubtada, there has to be a Khabar. And what is that Khabar? That is what we will always be watching. In other words, I jokingly say, we have to become Sherlock Holmes and watch for these things in the sentences. Okay? Al-Mudarris. Man anta ya akhi. Who are you, oh my brother? Okay? Ana talibun jadidun. What kind of sentence is this? Jumla Ismiya. What are we looking for? Ana, Mubtada, Talibun, Khabar, Jadidun Naat, Khalas. See, that's the way we will do, inshallah. Okay, ready? Masmuka. Remember, Hamzatul Wasal. It will be incorrect to say Ma Ismuka. You should say Masmuka. Because Hamzatul Wasal. When the Hamzatul Wasal comes in the beginning of a sentence, you pronounce it. If there is something in front of Hamzatul Wasal, then it is assimilated. Okay. Ismi Ahmadu. What is it? Ismi Ahmadu. Now, watch for every word in this lesson. Ismi Ahmadu. Ismi, how many words are there? 2. What kind of a combination is this? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So where is our mubtada? Ismu. Where is our mubtada? Ismu. Why? It is actually ismu. But because of ya mutakallam, it became ismi. So ismu is our mubtada, wa huwa mudaf, and ya mutakallam, mudaf ilayhi. And Ahmadu, what is Ahmadu? Our khabar. Ahmadu, what does it tell you? That I am a diptote. Okay? Ahmadu, Ahmada, and Ahmada. Diptote. It declines, but declines partially. Okay, then stops. Min aina anta? Where are you from? Ana min Pakistan. No, what is happening here, brother? Previously we used to say, Ana min al-Yabani, Ana min al-Sini, Ana min al-Hindi, because they had all al. Here is without al, Pakistanu, diptote. Okay? So, if it is Pakistanu, then it will be Mansub, Pakistana, Majroor, Pakistana. So now, Dr. Abdurrahim is trying to teach us that how the diptotes behave when they become majroor. So ana, mubtada, min harfjar, Pakistana, ism, majroor. So min Pakistana, jar majroor, shibu jumla, khabar. Got the idea now? Watch for these things in this lesson, brothers and sisters. In the Sabatu Dafati Ra. Why Dafatira and not Dafatiri? It is diptote. Yesterday we did some practice. Dafatiru, make it mansub. Dafatira, make it majroor. Tira. So now it is Dafatira. But it is majroor. You know why it is majroor? Because it is mudaf ilayhi. With the numbers from 3 to 10, it is mudaf ilayhi. Okay? Fine. In the sabatu dafatira, watch for it. In the, what is in the, brothers and sisters? In the plus مضاف